3D sticky note flower bouquet adventure. Today, I want to share a little creative moment that surprised even me. It started with a sudden idea, one of those sparks that shows up out of nowhere and refuses to leave until you try it. I was sitting there feeling a bit bored, not really planning anything big, when the thought popped into my mind, why not make a 3D paper flower bouquet? It wasn't planned. It wasn't part of a project. It was just a gentle nudge from my imagination. And honestly, I'm so glad I followed it. I grabbed the simplest materials I had nearby sticky notes. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, just those colorful little squares we all have lying around. Yesterday, I learned a new cutting technique, and today I decided to use it for something of my own. That's the magic of crafting. One small skill can suddenly open a whole new door. As I started cutting the petals, I felt that familiar calm settle in. Each flower began as a flat shape, but with a few folds and bends, it slowly transformed into something dimensional, something alive. I folded some petals inward, curled others outward, and played with different shapes until each flower had its own personality. Then came the assembly. I took green paper stems and used double-sided tape to attach the flowers. It's such a simple step, but watching the bouquet grow piece by piece felt incredibly satisfying. Even though the bouquet isn't finished yet, still have 3 more flowers to mix. Already love how it's turning out. What makes this little project special is how unexpectedly pretty everything looks. Sticky notes aren't meant to become flowers, yet here they are, blooming in soft colors and layered shapes. It's a reminder that creativity doesn't need perfect tools, it just needs curiosity. Once all the flowers are ready, you can arrange them however you like. Place them in a handmade paper pot, or slip them into a small glass for a clean, elegant look. Either way, the result feels cheerful, bright, and full of life. And the best part? I'm using this technique for my own videos now. It's fun, it's relaxing, and it turns a simple moment into something worth sharing. Every step from the first cut to the final arrangement feels like a tiny celebration of creativity. This craft may only take a few minutes, but the joy it brings lasts much longer. It's a reminder that even on quiet days, inspiration can bloom from the simplest things. Welcome! It's wonderful to have you here. There's a unique kind of peace that washes over me when I begin crafting. As I started cutting the petals, that familiar calm settled in, a gentle quiet that makes the world outside fade away. Each flower, in its initial form, was just a flat shape, a simple outline, but with a few thoughtful folds and gentle bends, it began to transform. Slowly, beautifully, it evolved into something dimensional, something that felt truly alive. I found myself folding some petals inward, coaxing others to curl outward, and experimenting with different shapes. It was a delightful process, allowing each bloom to develop its own distinct personality, its own quiet story. Then came the assembly, the moment where individual creations come together. I took the delicate green paper stems, ready to give these paper blossoms a foundation. Using double-sided tape, a simple yet effective tool, I began to attach the flowers. It's such a straightforward step, but the magic truly unfolds as you watch the bouquet grow, piece by piece. Seeing the colors and textures intertwine, forming a cohesive whole, is incredibly rewarding. It's a reminder that even the smallest, most individual elements can contribute to something breathtaking when brought together with care. Thank you for joining me on this creative journey. I hope this inspires you to find your own moments of calm and creation.